Iwasan po natin ang pagsabit sa ring para maiwasan ang delay. Salamat. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Banana Court here in Las Piñas City for the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. We're live at the official FB page and YouTube channel of the Junior MPBL. It's the 18 under division. Now let's meet the starting lineups from both teams, beginning with Davao King Thorns. Starting forward number 5, Jeremy Grabador. Other forward number 10, Christian Humalesa. At center number 15, Ashton Lago. At guard number 27, Zubair Sahali. Other guard number 6, Enrico Feliciano. Head coach of the Davao King Thorns 18 under Arvin Braganza, assisted by Eddie Bondo, Aris Isip. Team manager, Honorable Mayor Norbert Sahali. And now let's meet the starting lineups from Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. Starting forward number 7, Jones Scott. Other forward number 36, Marel Villanueva. At center number 41, Terence Maglonso. At guard number 28, Aldrain Rojas. And also at guard number 4, Kurt Tapleras. Head coach for Meycauayan Bamboo Archers 18 under.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're still with us here in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL as we take a look at the starters for this 18 and under matchup between Meycauayan and Davao. For Meycauayan, you've got Kurt Tepleras, Aldrin Rojas, Scott Jones, Marel Viana, and Terence Maglonzo. Meanwhile, for Davao, you've got Zubair Sahali, Enrico Feliciano, Bill Gravador, Jose Humalesa, and Ashton Lago. And officiating the ball game, it's gonna be Nino Barcenas, John Mahinay, and Ken De Los Reyes. Joel Percon bringing you the action alongside my partner, Coach Quito Limbo. Coach, good afternoon. And this is a matchup of teams that have yet to win here in this young season too.
Yes.
Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL.
Yes, Joel, and it's nice to see you again. Long
Yes,
time.
long time. It's been a while.
Yes. And like what you've said, no, there's both teams are still winless. Last game, no, Davao King Thorns bow down to Marikina Shoemasters 46-54. They were 35% in the field goal compared to 30% by Marikina, but they were dominated by their opponent in the boards 29-43.
Wow, that's a huge disparity in rebounds. Meanwhile, let's talk about the other team. How did they fare, Meycauayan?
Yeah, I'm talking about Meycauayan a while ago.
Oh yeah, so how about Davao?
For Davao King Thorns, they were still 0-3 in the standings. They lost to
JT Bulacan
JT Taipan, and they slightly had an advantage in the rebounds, getting 44 rebounds against 42, no? But they committed 31 turnovers.
Wow. At the 18 and under, you expect a little bit more control of the basketball.
That's correct.
Meanwhile, for this game, it's Davao ahead early, 5-0, with almost a minute passed by in the first quarter. No good there on that triple try. Here is Meycauayan, but it is stolen right back by the King Thorns. Of course, a win, and we've talked about it, a win can always change things for a team. I mean, you get one win, it makes it easier for you moving forward. So these two teams are, I'm sure, very, they're anticipating the ease that might come with a win today.
Yes, and finally we'll see which will be below the standing, the standings of this division.
As we take a look at Viana getting that pound for pound foul counted play. Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the junior MPBL, scoring the first 2 points for the Bamboo Archers.
That was a nice post-up move there.
Mardel Villania plays an average of 15 minutes. And he's now at his average, basically, because he already has 3 points. And he averages about 3.5 points a game. So any further points from here on will be icing on the cake for Morel. Here he is again, spinning, shooting, and that goes in. Oh, that's Aldrin Rojas who made that shot. And he was a key player in their game against Bulacan.
Yeah. Last game against Bulacan, no, Aldrin Rojas made 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals.
He is their leading scorer throughout this season too. He is averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals on 46% field goal shooting.
Yes, but I think they need another player who will help him, score, help the team to get more baskets or more score.
Exactly, because imagine he scored 17 points in that last game and they only scored 48. But he did just get that exciting block there. Aldrin Rojas. He will need some more support. Open for a second. That doesn't go for Gravador.
He's eyeing for a board ring shot.
Wanted to use the bank on that shot, but it was a little off. And this is a big no-no if you're a defender.
Yeah, you need to stand up straight and put your hands up if you want to contest that shot.
So Feliciano will go to the line. Enrico Feliciano will go to the line for 3 free throws to try and extend the lead of the King Thorns. Makes the first as we take a look at Coach Arvin Braganza of the Davao King Thorns. The second one goes in. He's got one more. Waiting in the wings to come in is John Chris Miranda for Meycauayan. He can't quite come in yet because there's still a third free throw for Feliciano. 3 for 3. And here comes the substitution.
And you come to think of it, no, both teams last game, they just converted around 30 to 33% in the field. So it's interesting to see who gets more, comfortable in terms of their field goals.
We will see which team is able to score more efficiently. Just as we said that it's a big no-no for you to foul a jump shooter, Feliciano, who was the jump shooter who was fouled on this side, is also the one who commits the foul on the other side, sending Tapieras to the line for 3 free throws as well. First one goes in for Tapieras. As we take a look at Coach Chris Romiral of the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. One more free throw for Tapieras, and he's talking to his teammates as well, telling them what they're gonna do afterwards. Did you also do that, Coach Quito, when you were playing? As a point guard, do you talk to your teammates while you were shooting the free throw as a point guard yourself?
Yeah, definitely, because you need to make sure that you're prepared. You need to make sure that you communicate with your teammates so that you'll be prepared on the next possession, next couple of possessions. So it's nice to see them, meeting inside the court.
And as they always say, the point guard is the second coach on the floor. And that is the role that Kurt Tapieras is filling. But they turn the ball over there. Sahali to the cutting Homalesa. But He loses the ball to the baseline, but they will keep the possession. It will be same ball possession. Feliciano calling out inbound play number 1. Feliciano asking for the ball in the opposite wing. But Sahali has other plans. Finally gets it to Feliciano. They've got 7 seconds on the clock. That shot bounces in and out and right back in.
And that was a good ball rotation here by
That was Gravador. But
Gravador was the one who made the shot. Yeah, but Feliciano was the one who passed the ball. So it was a good recognition there by Feliciano.
the foul was on the rebound play. And so that will be the third team foul of the Davao King Thorns. They are up 11-7. 4 minutes and change left here in the first quarter. Triple try on the way, that's short. Here's Gravador, looking for a lane. Challenging two green shirts and just getting the ball to the hoop.
And he just showed his athleticism there, finishing the basket in traffic.
Exactly. Goes to show you that upper body strength. He probably goes to pound for pound. Of course, Pound for Pound Fitness is the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. And a lot of these kids, or young men, I'd rather say, look like they have some strength and conditioning already. Gravador, the passing of the Davao King Thorns is really something to admire.
And when you notice it, no, they can really finish the basket in transition. So athletic-wise, I think they have the advantage here in this game.
That's what's important. It doesn't matter how well you can pass. If you can't get the ball into the hoop, it doesn't matter.
100%.
Aldrin Rojas misses on the three. Rebound scramble ball will stay with the green shirts as a timeout is called on the floor. This timeout is brought to you. Let's take another look first at that previous play. That attack by Mandalano. This timeout is brought to you by Nature Spring, provider of clean and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. We'll be back.
Head coach Chris Romeral of the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers said that key player Aldrin Rojas is consistent and always present sa trainings. Sobrang laki daw ng in-improve ni Aldrin during the entire tournament ngayon. And Coach Chris is hoping that the team will communicate well in the entire ball game dahil dito daw sila kinapos last game. Back to you, Joel and Coach Quito.
And thank you for that report, CJ Ang, the third member of our panel for today. And as we have been talking about, communication, it's really important for a team in order for them to be successful. And a lot of times that starts with the point guard.
Yes, that's true. And I think both teams are still trying to get that chemistry, so to speak, to seek their first win for this tournament.
Exactly. They're still trying to figure out the tendencies of each other so that they'll be able to communicate more effectively and efficiently with each other. As a 24-second shot clock violation by the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers, that's never a good thing off of a timeout. And La Rosa hitting that baseline jumper. On the attack, no good for Sagun. Ball goes out of bounds and will go back to the white shirts. Here come the King Thorns. La Rosa, nice sidestep move all the way to the layup.
That wasn't quick.
That wasn't quick.
Yeah, but he read the defense well. And he was able to execute the layup.
Exactly. That's what you call a slow-mo move. Without the benefit of the instant replay. As the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers finding themselves behind by 12 right now.
And as
Ball
you can
goes
see,
out of bounds and will go back to the white shirts.
and as you can see, they're still trying to find. When I'm talking about Meycauayan, they're still trying to find that go-to guy for this entire season. Because they're still trying to, try to check and look for each other for an open shot.
Exactly. Aldrin Rojas can provide that in spades, but he'll need support. He'll need that secondary guy to provide them with a scoring. As that will be a pound-for-pound foul counted play for Betare. Let's take another look at that. Just hop, skip, and a layup.
Yeah, attacking the gap, no?
And he will go to the line for an additional free throw. That's Ethan Betare.
And when you take a look at it, though, Joel, he looks like Chris Chu.
He looks like Chris. Exactly. I just realized it now. And there's Coach Arvin Braganza. My apologies. As if you are listening and you think that there's a lot of cheering happening, while there is a lot of cheering happening, it's also raining right now. As Aldrin Rojas gets that basket. We've got 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They get it down low. Shot is up and fouled is Del Rosario. So he will go to the line for two. Del Rosario, the first free throw is in, increasing their lead to 14. Arvin Braganza on the sidelines, still just observing his team on the court. Second one doesn't go. Sevidal gets the rebound, but it is stolen. And Sevidal will be called for the foul. And because Meycauayan is already in the penalty, that will mean 2 free throws for Mandalano.
And if you're Meycauayan, that's not the right thing to do to end this quarter.
5.6 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter. They are falling behind. 2 free throws don't go, but Del Rosario is there for the putback. Still nothing. And ball will go back to the green shirts with 2.4 seconds to go. Rojas pitching it to De La Cruz. De La Cruz, the shot is up. It is short. And so at the end of the first quarter, the score is 23-9. It is a 14-point lead as we take a look at some highlights from the first quarter. Gravador showing up for the Davao King Thorns, while Villaña with that flex. And this was that slow-mo layup, giving the Davao King Thorns a 14-point lead heading into the second quarter, 23-9. At the end of the first quarter. So, Coach Quito, what were the statistics? What impressed you in that first quarter?
Well, for Davao, no, they're really with their height, no, they're really dominating the paint. They're giving themselves 12. They gave themselves 12 points in the paint. Whereas for Meycauayan, they really need to be more efficient in their field goals because they're just still get 27% in the field goal lane.
Yeah, and Davao so far in their previous games here in the in Season 2 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. They actually only averaged 23 points in the paint, so they're already past the halfway point of that. Hopefully they don't end just at 23, as that layup doesn't go for De La Cruz. And the ball is back here. La Rosa for three. That is off to the left. Rebound goes to the King Thorns. Loque. They've got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Loque will try. That is a tough shot. He was behind the backboard when he took that shot. And we can see it quite clearly because we were right behind him.
It wasn't too aligned to the ring.
Here's De La Cruz once again for a three. This time it goes. As Meycauayan gets another steal, but that's a block. But on the putback, that will go for Serge Aquino. Meanwhile, La Rosa showing up for the Davao King Thorns, hitting inside. Nothing slow about that shot there.
What a sequence there. Both teams are putting a lot of fast break opportunities for themselves.
Here we've got De La Cruz behind the back dribble. Goes up for the shot. He's blocked by Marquis Gumpal. And the King Thorns will slow it down a bit. But the three is in. Nope. And that's Oriza with the rebound and the putback. A lot of new contributors for the Davao King Thorns here. They are helping Jose Homelesa with their contribution. And in the previous game, it was Persist Loque who top scored for the Davao King Thorns with 17 points and 5 steals.
Yes.
And he had just entered the ballgame. He was the one who took that
Shot,
misaligned
yeah.
three-point shot from the
On
corner.
the corner.
As that is a pound-for-pound foul-counted move for Sagun. Let's take another look at that play. Bucks the contact, gets the layup up and in. Sahali immediately admitting that he fouled.
But that was a good body control. And again, no, another offensive rebound by Meycauayan.
As Rojas gets it back to Sagun. Here's Meycauayan. The layup, no good, but a foul will be called on Oriza. As we've got a report from CJ. Say, CJ, what have you got?
Davao King Thorns key performer Persist Loque said that he was recruited by Coach Britney Roma and this is his first season in the Junior MPBL. He is having a great experience here playing against competitive players and teams. As a shooting guard, his role is to create plays for his teammates and to shoot balls. His inspiration in playing basketball is Kyrie dahil ang gaganda daw ng finishing layups ni Kyrie. Back to you, Joel and Coach Quito.
And thank you for that report, CJ. So he's got Kyrie as his idol, and that's probably also why he's got the number 11 on his jersey.
I was about to say that.
And
Except the shoes.
Except the shoes. I'm not a sneakerhead. What shoes is he wearing?
I think that was a reverse Grinch.
Oh! Never a bad thing to have Kobe as one of your idols as well. And this is, if you guys can see on the stream, the sticker that they have at center court is the Black Mamba. As another steal there by Aldrin Rojas, and he converts. Meycauayan has reduced this to a 9-point lead.
And Meycauayan are putting pressure by doing press.
And Gumpal is called for the traveling. Ball will go back to the green shirts. That pressure is getting to the King Thorns.
And this might change the momentum of this game.
As Gravador has re-entered the ball game. Here is Meycauayan. Nunez with the ball. We can go to the corner. Jumper is up. No good. Rebound and put back. That goes for Aquino.
Those offensive rebounds are really hurting Davao a lot.
And here's a steal once again by Meycauayan. Wild shot thrown up, and the white shirts are coming back to the offense. Gravador too strong on that jumper. Rebound will go to Aquino. Nunez setting up the play. Gives it to Rojas. Nunez kicks it out. Three is on the way. No good for Sagun. On the rebound, the foul will be called. And that foul will be on Oriza. 14 seconds on the clock for the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. Inbound. It's with Nunez now. Nunez asking for a screen. Gives it up to Rojas. He will be called for the traveling violation.
But don't look now, no? Meycauayan has 42% in the field goal already.
And that's a good percentage. But if your opponent is shooting 50%, that's something to consider.
They need to make
Ooh,
stop.
acrobatic move. No good for Feliciano. And here's Meycauayan. Nunez behind the back. Kicks it out. No three there. The shot is up. No good. That was Villaña with a miss. Feliciano over to Gravador. Feliciano asking for the ball back. Back to Gravador. Gravador looks at the three. Gets it inside to Homalesa. Extra pass. Oriza. No good. But Homalesa is there. But he lands on top of Oriza. Meycauayan running back. It is stolen. Homalesa with a fast break layup.
Good pass there by Ethan Bitare, a.k.a. Chris Chu.
The Chris Chu lookalike. As a foul will be called there on that drive by Aldrin Rojas. And that will be the fourth team foul of Davao. Meanwhile, Meycauayan has yet to commit a foul in this second quarter, as Oriza will go back to the bench. He provided some good minutes while he was on the court, scoring 2 points, grabbing 1 rebound. And that shot will go in for Aldrin Rojas. Aldrin Rojas beginning to wax hot. He's got 10 points. Here's Gravador. Gravador all the way. Gets it to Lago. Lago up. No good. Rebound Rojas. Pushing it up. This is Villaña. Villaña stops. Goes up. No good. The Davao King Thorns, Gravador getting that rebound, but he stepped on the line. And, oh, sorry, that's a foul. Foul called on Bamboo Archer. So King Thorns will get the possession back. Gravador pushing the ball up. It's now with Feliciano. And Feliciano is called for the traveling, saying that he planted his pivot foot, but our referee says he dragged it.
And that's the 8th turnover committed by Davao.
And Meycauayan said, let's give you one as well, as that is Sahali with a pound for pound foul counted play.
What a move there by Sally. That's an off-foot step.
Off-foot layup. So bonus shot here for Sahali. That's his 4th point. And he can possibly increase this lead back up to 8. But his shot is too strong. De La Cruz tracking that loose ball. Here's Viana. His pass was a little weak and it was stolen, and they forced the turnover to the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers, and they will get the possession back. As the timeout is called on the floor, the score is 33-26, 7-point lead for Davao. We've got 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll be back. And we're back here at the Banana Court in Las Piñas. Joel Percon bringing the action alongside my partner, Coach Kito Limbo and CJ Ang, as the Davao King Thorns are up by 7, 33-26 over the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. And Coach, you were pointing out a stat earlier.
And as of the moment, I saw that they already, Meycauayan already committed 13 turnovers.
And that will be important, as we mentioned. When you've got an 18 under team, you
Yes.
sort of expect them to be a little bit more disciplined with the ball.
Yes. And not only that, they should read the defense in terms of the gaps in between the defense. So far, both teams are really having a hard time, executing the game.
Hard time executing, says you, Coach. That was Gravador with a coast-to-coast layup off an inbound. As a missed shot there, no good. One more, no. Finally, it's Gravador once again with a rebound, and he's looking. Where is he looking? The basket. As he is fouled there. He'll take 2 at the line.
And I like this kid. He's very aggressive early on at the start, and now he's having 12 points and 3 rebounds.
12 points and 3 rebounds. He averages only 5.5 points and 3 rebounds. So this might be the support that the Davao King Thorns want for Homalesa, as it is just a baseline inbound. The referees need to confer a little bit. And all right, they're saying that it is 2 free throws. I was a little bit puzzled as well, but the referees correct themselves. Gravador misses on the first. This is the coaching staff of the Davao King Thorns. I just have to mention that because we're both from the same university, one of the assistants of the Davao King Thorns, Coach Iris Isip, is also a head coach for the women's basketball team in our alma mater.
Hi, Coach Iris. Irish?
Iris. And just goes to show you that here in the junior MPBL, we've got a diverse group of coaches that are here primarily to teach all of these kids and give them the opportunity to better themselves in the hopes of getting recruited or enrolling in the big colleges and universities, just like several of the players that we already have here. As that last heave at the end of the second quarter doesn't go in, the Davao King Thorns are up 36-26, 10 points heading into halftime. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. We'll be back.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Manny.
And we're back here in the Banana Court in Las Piñas. Joel Parcon bringing the action alongside Coach Quito Limbo as we take a look at some halftime highlights. The Davao King Thorns and Meycauayan Bamboo Archers trying to figure out who will take their first win here in the second season of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Coach Quito, what were some of the things that stood out to you in the first half?
Well, both teams are committing a lot of turnovers. However, Davao are the ones really utilizing or taking advantage of the turnovers of Meycauayan.
As we take a look at our leading scorers here in the ball game, Meycauayan has Aldrin Rojas with 10 points, Sagun with 4, and Aquino also with 4. Meanwhile, for the Davao King Thorns, you've got Gravador with 13, La Rosa with 6, and Sahali with 4. So yeah, turnovers, Coach. That's always important. But again, I think that you can also attribute it to the fast pace that both teams play with.
Yes.
And the pressure that they always put on their opponents.
Yes, especially both teams are really wants to get their first win.
And that is something that you can expect from teams that are probably anxious to get their first win, and with the kind of pressure that they put on themselves as well as their opponents.
As you can see, points of turnovers for Davao, it's 18 points against 6 points for Meycauayan.
Yeah, I think that you mentioned it, that Davao is able to convert more off of the turnovers of Meycauayan. And also, in terms of the fast break points, Davao, if you've got someone like Bill Gravador on your lineup who can go coast to coast, you're always bound to have an advantage in the fast break.
And for sure, the coach saw his capability, because prior to this game, he only played, I think, less than 2 minutes in 15 minutes rather.
He averages
for
15
last
minutes,
game.
Yeah. He probably has found his groove and finally is able to show it in game. As we're just about ready to start the second half, the Davao King Thorns are up by 10, 36-26 over Meycauayan. Here's Sahali. Over to the corner. The three is up. No good for Homalesa. Meanwhile, on the other end, that is a layup for Nunez. Pressure here being applied by the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. They get it to the corner, do the King Thorns. Swing it to the other side. Nice pass, but the three doesn't go. And referees blow their whistle. Foul will be called on Marcus Gumpal. Or rather, Bo Gumpal. First team foul of the Davao King Thorns. Miranda controlling the ball, gives it up to his point guard, De La Rosa. Sorry, that's Nunez. At the corner, Sagun goes up, and the layup is in.
As you can see, both possessions, they really attacked the paint and made the basket. So it goes to show that Meycauayan is really aggressive for this quarter. It's a good start for them.
Despite the team moniker, they are not archers. They would rather hit you hard and at the basket.
100%.
As they force a turnover here and will get the possession back. Rojas will trigger the inbound. Here's Nunez. Getting a screen. Nunez on the attack. Nunez gives it up. Aquino at the corner. Sagun goes up once again. His layup doesn't go here. Homalesa with a rebound. It's stolen. Nunez with a breakaway layup. And that's just a 4-point lead, coach. That is a 6-0 run by the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers to begin this third quarter.
There was a good transition defense by Meycauayan, trying to swarm the ball handler on the other end of the court.
As the Davao King Thorns now looking for a basket, that is off. Second attempt, still no good. And it is controlled by the Bamboo Archers. And they make another shot. That's Miranda. That's now an 8-0 run by the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers to begin this third quarter, as La Rosa is foiled at the basket. And a foul will be called once again on Bo Gumpal.
Davao is still trying to look for their first basket in this second half.
3 minutes have passed and yet they still have not scored.
And that's the reason why Gravador entered the court already.
Coach Arvin Braganza recognizing that he needs that offense from Gravador. Corner three on the way, no good. Rebound battle, and a foul will be called on Davao. Sahali will be called. Sorry, that's Homalesa will be called for the foul. And Coach Arvin Braganza sending some more subs in to try and put a stop to this run by the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers.
And this is the lineup that they used last quarter that gave them 10 to 11 point lead.
As Rojas receives the ball. Nunez will go up for three. Yes, sir! And the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers have now taken the lead. Sorry, that's Tapieras with a three. Feliciano is fouled by Tapieras, as we've got a report from CJ. CJ, what have you got?
Aldrin Rojas of the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers said that nag-tryout lang daw siya as he was encouraged by his teammates sa kanyang mother team, the Colegio de Calumpit. He also mentioned he was a former player of the Marikina Junior Shoemasters. Back to you, Joel and Coach Quito.
And thank you for that report, CJ Ang. And yes, I do remember having seen Aldrin Rojas playing for the Marikina Junior Shoemasters last year. And it's good to see. Once again, we go back to the thrust of the Junior MPBL to provide all of these young ballers with that platform to be able to showcase themselves. And right now, Aldrin Rojas getting that platform here with the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers, as we see that triple by the Davao King Thorns by Benedict Betare, reclaiming the lead. And the pressure they're applying right now, that will be the 5th straight point for Benedict Betare, as he gets a pound for pound foul counted move. Going back to the story of Aldrin Rojas, so he's got that platform right now. So take a look at this pound for pound foul counted move. That platform here with the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers to really showcase his skills.
Yes.
In the hopes of getting recruited by big colleges and universities here in the Philippines. As it is now back to a 4-point lead for the Davao King Thorns. Tapieras will go up for three once again. No good. Rebound goes to Rojas, and he lays it in.
Speaking of Rojas, he has now 10 points. I think 12 points now. 4 rebounds and 1 assist.
And Aldrin Rojas, definitely one of the vital cogs for Coach Chris Romeral, as an unsportsmanlike foul is called on Marel Villaña. Or at the very least, that looks like, yeah, it is on Marel Villaña. And we are here at the Banana Court in Las Piñas, as our technical committee is still trying to review as Holly will take the 2 free throws. First one goes in. Villaña will have to sit down for 3 playing minutes, so he might still be able to come back here in the third quarter with just 10 seconds to go.
Yes, and I think he was just a little bit too physical, so to speak. But nothing harm when I saw the replay.
Yeah. 14 seconds on the shot clock. The lead is 4 for Davao, 43-39. Here's Gravador for 3. Off the bank!
And that was a good read of number 6, Feliciano, coming from a pick and roll. That was a basic pick and roll play.
Well, that was a pick and pop.
Pick and pop, yeah, rather. Thank you for the correction.
They get it inside to Meycauayan, kick it back out. Tapieras over to Rojas. Rojas, the pass to Miranda. He is being harassed. Tapieras for 3, that's off. And shot clock violation is called on Meycauayan. Tapieras telling his teammates that they need to match up full court.
Davao is trying to pull away with this lineup.
This is, as you mentioned, the lineup that had given them, or most of these 5 players were the ones who gave them that huge lead in the second quarter. And that is back-to-back threes for Davao.
And as you can
Loke
see,
gets the 3.
and as you can see, Feliciano called it as early as when he passed the ball to his teammate.
He knows that Loke is a dead shot.
That's what you call a confidence.
As the timeout is called on the floor, the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers want to talk things over. This timeout is brought to you by Nature Spring, provider of clean and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. We'll be back. And we're back here for this 18-under matchup between Davao King Thorns and the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. Davao currently up by 10, 49-39, with less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Joel Parcon still bringing the action alongside my partner, Coach Quito Limbo, and CJ Ang, the third member of our panel. And the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers inbounding the ball. Our referees are still trying to figure things out, as Coach Chris Romeral of Meycauayan wanted some clarifications. Here's Miranda, back to Rojas. Tapleras. And foul is called on Bitare. And they are already in the penalty. So 2 free throws for Terence Maglonzo. First one goes in. Maglonzo lining up the second free throw.
Another interesting stat here. Both teams are just averaging 46 to 48 points per game.
Wow, that is pretty low. It's Davao averaging 46 points. Meanwhile, Meycauayan 49.
Wow. And right now we're in the third quarter and looks like they will exceed this.
Yes, of course, we do hope that they will exceed. Well, at least Davao has already exceeded their average. And a little bit more of a glaring stat for me is actually on average, these two teams. For Davao, they only averaged 21 rebounds. For Meycauayan, only 19.
Yes.
So they were heavily out-rebounded by their opponents in their previous games. As we take another look at Coach Arvin Braganza of the Davao King Thorns. Still looking pensively at his lineup. Second one also goes in. And it's back to a 10-point lead for the Davao King Thorns. 51 to 41 with 1 minute and 23 seconds to go. And that's another steal by Bitare. Over to the corner. Gets it back from at the wing for 3. That is off the front iron. Loke for 3. Yes, sir! And he definitely is a dead shot. Persist Loke. Here's Gravador. Gravador on the attack. Loses his handle. Goes back to the green shirts. Tapleras. Gets it inside. The shot doesn't go. Davao on the attack. That 3 is long for Loke. And immediately apologizes to his bench. 38.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Substitutions coming in for Meycauayan. Miranda. They get it past the half-court line. Rojas loses the handle. It's with Bitare. Davao on the attack. That shot is off, but fouled on the shot. Is Lawrence Mandalano, so he will go to the line for 2.
For Davao, no, last game they just made 2 out of 19 in the three-point mark. But right now they're hitting 15 out of 13, no, 38%. 5 out of 13 in the three-point range.
That would be weird if they hit 15 out of 13, Coach.
My bad.
All good, as Davao really stepping up their performance here in this ball game. Mandalano, the second free throw is short. Ball is tipped out of bounds and will go to Meycauayan. Gravador has been a monster in this ball game. He already has 18 points to go with 4 rebounds. 18.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Almost a steal there. Finally completed by Loke. Loke, nice pass to Gravador for the layup.
Excellent pass there by Loke.
De La Cruz, he's got time for one last shot. Goes up, that will be short. And that ends the third quarter. Davao with a 16-point lead, 57 to 41. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL as we take a look at some third quarter highlights. 16-point lead for Davao. We'll be back. And you're still with us here at the Banana Court in Las Piñas. Joel Barcon alongside my partner, Coach Kito Limbo and CJ Ang, bringing you 18 under action in the North Division of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And before we continue, we would just like to give thanks to our sponsors. You've got Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. Dorayed Bola ng Pinoy, Pound Active, Wing Bowl, Nature Spring, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos, Jinky Skin, Chris Jacob Collection, and Don Benitos, provider of premium Filipino delicacies. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava. Meycauayan find themselves in a 16-point hole that they'll need to try and climb out of, but they need to convert. Coach, what else do they need to do in order to get back into this ball game?
Exactly, no. Like what you said, no, they need to convert their baskets. Right now, Davao is leading in terms of points from turnovers, 29-8 already.
And that will be important. We talked about the turnover rate of both of these teams, and it seems that Davao is the one that has been more disciplined with the basketball, only with 12 turnovers heading into the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Meycauayan has 19. And they're here on the attack right now. Kick out. No good on that corner three for Miranda. That is short as well for Loque. Ooh, oh, and on that layup, that was a hard fall. And he's clutching on to his right wrist. That's Sagun. As Aldrin Rojas, after less or about a minute of rest, goes back into the ball game.
And I think the coach of Meycauayan already saw this opportunity since he did Gravador, Feliciano, and Bitare are not in the court. So he'll take this opportunity to make a run.
So he will try and see. Oh, wow, our sound guy predicting that free throw was going to go in. That's Coach Chris Romeral of the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. Here's one more free throw for Sagun, and that goes in for a one-up. Here's the pressure by Meycauayan. Rojas with a steal. Sagun, he will attack once again. No good there. But you gotta love the confidence that he had to attack that defense.
Yeah.
That pass was wild, and it will go back to the green shirts. Here's Rojas. Oh, pressure by the King Thorns, as it will be an 8-second backcourt violation called on the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. Davao currently enjoying a 14-point lead, but they cannot rest on their laurels, as this Meycauayan squad has shown that they are capable of putting together a run. La Rosa able to save that shot, but they run out of clock and will turn the ball right over.
Yeah.
That will be their 15th So
Yes.
just as we were praising, just as I was praising Davao for being a little more disciplined with the basketball, they go ahead and turn the ball over.
But you need to give credit, no, for the coaching staff of Davao for trusting this lineup, no, that they can pull it off and try to stop the momentum and buy more time while their stars are resting.
And they do have a 14-point lead. Chance of defense coming from the bench of Davao. Rojas into Miranda. Nice cut by Nunez. Extra pass. The jumper is short, but La Rosa couldn't hold on to the basketball, but it was tipped by Nunez apparently, according to our referees. So inbounding the ball is Homalesa. Here's the pressure from the green shirts. Homalesa loses the ball. Attacking and no good was Aquino, and Sagun will be called for the foul.
And that's what I'm trying to say, no? They're not converting their baskets. And you can see there that they had 2 possessions wherein they can make a basket here in this quarter.
And here are the King Thorns still maintaining that 14-point lead. La Rosa. He will be called for the offensive foul. Third team foul on the Davao King Thorns. We've got 7 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. The score hasn't moved in a while. Aldrin Rojas says, let me do something about that. But he loses the ball to the baseline. Let's take another look at the previous play. That offensive foul, that extension of the arm was what got them that call. Here's Homalesa bringing down the ball amidst the pressure of the green shirts. On the attack, that's De Leon. Kicks it back out, and Sahali will be fouled. Nunez will be called for the foul. Or was it Sagun? As here is Gravador checking back into the game. As well as Pitare. For La Rosa. Pitare gives it to Gravador. Gravador looking to attack Rojas. Gets the screen, kicks it out. 3 on the way. Yes, sir! That goes for Feliciano. And here's the 3 players that you were looking for, Coach. They're back in the ball game.
And just like that, they created a change of momentum here.
Oh, I just like to correct myself. That shot by Feliciano was adjudged a 2-pointer by our referee. Probably was stepping on the line.
But that was a good kick-out pass by Gravador.
The shot is wild, and the 24-shot clock violation will be called on the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. They are finding themselves stuffed by the Davao King Thorns.
Enrico Feliciano, he has 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists.
The primary ball handler for the Davao King Thorns. Feliciano will go up for 3, and this time he makes sure that it was a 3, taking it from about 2 to 3 steps away from the line. Meycauayan having some trouble with the ball, but Miranda finally gets it to the basket and in. Here's Davao once again. Gravador with the ball. Gives it back to Bitara, asking for a screen. Betare on the attack, drops it off to Grabador, and he will be fouled. And that's Bamboo Archer still on the floor. And it looks like that's Maglonzo. Let's take another look at this previous play from the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. Miranda with the layup. And Maglonzo, Terence Maglonzo will have to be subbed out. He was limping to the bench. Pass underneath. The shot is short for Lawrence Mandalano, but he gets the ball back and gets the putback shot.
That was a good baseline inbound play by Davao.
And here's Meycauayan up ahead, but losing the ball. And on the attack, that's a foul. Shooting the arm, hitting the shooting arm foul. As Sahali will go to the line for two. Aquino will check back into the ball game. Sahali already has 7 points to go with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. The second one goes in as well. Zubair Sahali, the designated captain for this ball game. Here's Meycauayan. Nice extra pass to the dunker spot. Finally, they convert. That's Viana underneath. Betare. Over to Grabador. Grabador, he is blocked by Aldrin Rojas. Aldrin Rojas, coast to coast. Rims out. Viana gets it to Rojas. Miranda for 3. Yes, sir! Prince Miranda with that triple. Here's Feliciano. Setting up the table. Gets it to the corner. Grabador up top. Grabador on the attack. Loses the ball once again. That's Rojas with another steal. Here's Viana attacking. Goes up for the layup. Ball just bounces out. It's now in the hands of Grabador. He's up against Rojas. Grabador, his layup is no good. He gets another opportunity. And he's fouled. All smiles is Bill Grabador. Let's take another look at this previous play by Viana. Nice fake, nice patience from Viana for those 2 points. And the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers call a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Nature Spring, provider of clean and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. We'll be back. And we're back here. Joel Parcon with Quito Limbo and CJ Ang. Bringing you this 18 under action in the North Division of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. We are, of course, here at the Banana Court in Las Piñas City, the city of love and progress. And they're also called the home of the bamboo organ. Did you know that?
I know.
Coach Quito? And the Bamboo Orchers are here. I wonder if they scheduled a trip to the bamboo organ.
Rowie a while ago is asking me how come there's a they were known for the bamboo organ, and I cannot answer that.
Well, I guess that they do have a bamboo organ somewhere here in Las Piñas City. I haven't been here. The only times that I've been here in the past couple of years is to cover these games here in the Banana Court. As the Davao King Thorns currently enjoying an 18-point lead, but Nunez cutting that down to 16. Here's Davao. La Rosa over to Sahali. They're passing the ball around, trying to milk that clock. La Rosa up top. Three-pointer is in the way. No good. And it is rebounded by Meycauayan. Viana pulls it back. Viana faking the three. Goes inside. Viana up and in.
And just like that, it's a 14-point lead. And surprisingly, Gravador, Feliciano, and Bitare are now out in the game.
As a jump ball will be called there. The possession arrow pointing the way of the Davao King Thorns. So you have to wonder how long Coach Arvin will keep his trio. As Viana almost got the steal there, but he stepped out of bounds. And Coach Arvin Braganza and the Davao King Thorns call a timeout. We'll be back. And we're back here at the Banana Court in Las Piñas City. Davao King Thorns currently enjoying a 14-point lead, although that lead has been cut down a bit by the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. And Meycauayan already in the penalty. Meanwhile, Davao has 3 on their team.
And despite of Meycauayan getting more rebounds than Davao, Davao on the other hand, you can see that they have more effort when it comes to playing defense, and that gave Meycauayan rather lots of turnover.
As Aldrin Rojas misses on that under goal stab. We are now in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Missing on the layup there. And traveling will be called on Oriza. Ball goes back to the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. Here's Viana. Goes into that trap, but is able to release. Rojas will go for 3. Yes, sir! And that's just now an 11-point lead. Sahali turns the ball over. And Sagon with the layup.
And just like that, it's a single-digit lead.
Ball is pitched ahead, but it's stolen by Rojas. Rojas on the attack. Gives it up to Viana, fakes the 3. Gets it back to Rojas. Nunez for 3, too strong, but Rojas is there for the putback. And that prompts the Davao King Thorns to call a timeout It is now down to a 7-point lead with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back. And the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers have roared back into this ball game. They were down by 14 a couple of seconds ago.
Yeah.
And they're now just down by 7, Coach.
And I think it's because the main guys of Davao are not in the court. And will they be here inside the court now? Oh yeah.
So they have checked back into the ball game. Bitare, Gravador, and Feliciano. They will be joined by Madalano, and that is Sahali. Here's Feliciano. Gets by his defender, goes up for the layup, and that's in.
What a dipsy-do move there by Feliciano.
And Gio Cruz agrees with you, Coach. That is a dipsy-do. Ball turned over by Meycauayan. Davao King Thorns answering the call. Here's Sahali, gets it back to Bitare, crossing the half court. Gets it to Feliciano. Jab step. Back to Bitare. They've got 9 seconds on their shot clock. Bitare fakes, goes up. That's short. Rebound goes back to the white shirts. Still nothing. One more try. And that will be a foul, as Mandalano will go to the line.
Even though Meycauayan is dominating in the rebounds, Davao is getting key offensive rebounds in this game.
And Mandalano getting some of those. That's Coach Arvin Braganza on your screens. Has not changed his look.
Still the same.
Still the same.
No emotions.
No emotion at all, as a timeout is called by the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. And we've got 39.8 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, Coach. Davao is up by 10. What do you think the Bamboo Archers need to do here?
Well, to stop the clock, they need to convert, and at the same time foul those players who are not, you can say they're not confident to shoot in the free throw area.
The question is, who will that be? You've got Gravador has shot 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Feliciano 3 out of 3. Sahali 4 out of 5. Well, Mandalano would probably be your best bet.
Yes.
He's just shooting 50%, as Bitare has also made his lone free throw shot.
But this is just a two possession game left in the game.
And here is Meycauayan. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to inbound from half court. Rojas pulls up for 3. Yes, sir!
They need to foul here.
They're still trying to put some pressure. And Gravador, finally, a foul given up by Rojas. And he will send Bill Gravador to the line. Bill Gravador has been tremendous for the Davao King Thorns today. 22 points, 23 points to go with 5 rebounds and 2 steals. And Coach
Feliciano. Feliciano, on the other hand, has 10 points and 8 assists already.
Coach Arvin Braganza probably feeling the imminent victory here. As Gravador misses on his second. Viana with a rebound. Viana gets it past the half-court line. Viana, he's blocked by Mandalano. And this should be it. Feliciano gives it up to Mandalano, who is called for that traveling violation.
And that should be the exclamation point of this game.
That's the exclamation point to this game. The final period, the final dot, as Rojas will try one last time, and Gravador grabbing that rebound. 3.6 seconds to go in the quarter. He will go to the line for 2. Let's take another look at that emphatic block by Lawrence Orville Mandalano. And still, Coach Arvin Braganza, his demeanor has not changed. And that was Coach Quito Limbo giving the peace sign. Gravador, he's got his second free throw here. 25 points for Bill Gravador. And that's it for the first of 3 ball games between the Davao King Thorns and the Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. The King Thorns coming up with a victory here, 74-64, 10-point win, and finally their first win in Season 2 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And what are your final notes for this ball game, Coach?
Well, if you are Meycauayan, you're gonna realize that, and if you're gonna check the stats, you'll see that you have 25 rebounds and you gave up 37 points from turnovers.
And one of the players who really affected this ball game for the Davao King Thorns is none other than Bill Gravador. He is our best player of the game, and he's with CJ. CJ, take it away.
Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon ang ating player of the game with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist, Bill Gravador of the Davao King Thorns. Bill, finally a win for your squad. Ano yung mga naging adjustments na sinabi ni Coach to finally get this win?
Nagtiwala lang kami sa coaches namin at sinunod lang namin yung system at dapat i-share namin yung bola, hindi selfish yung paglaro namin.
Bill, meron ka bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Unang-una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord and shoutout ko po yung family namin dito na nagsusuporta sa amin sa Davao, sa San Beda, and shoutout po sa mama, papa ko, sa papi and papi, kuya ko, and kay Inday Angela sa Dumaguete.
Thank you, congratulations, Bill. We would like to thank our dear sponsor, Don Benitos, for providing a sumptuous Filipino delicacy to our player of the game. Don Benitos, ang pangbansang kasava. Back to you, Joel and Coach Quito.
Thank you, CJ. Congratulations to Bill Gravador and the Davao King Thorns for getting their first victory here in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2. He finishes with 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. Coming up next, we've got 16 under action between these same teams, Davao King Thorns and Meycauayan Bamboo Archers. On behalf of my partner, Coach Quito Limbo, and CJ Ang, our courtside reporter, this has been Joel Parcon. See you in the second game.